Good afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome to the week one of the playoffs awards and the round two preview. Since only four teams remain, it is kind of going to be a little simple. Dan, to answer your question about the punishment, yes, it will be paying $50 for the Friendsgiving next year, which will just be a different meal and most likely not cooked by either Michael or I. And we'll just either order a pizza or wings, but that is the punishment. All right. For the round one playoffs awards, I went a little themed. I'm doing Christmas themed since it is a week from Christmas, it being December 18th. For Borelli, I have It's a Wonderful Life, Frank Capra's 1946 movie about a man battling severe psychosis and depression and contemplates killing himself, and then realizes it's a wonderful life. And that goes to Borelli because a couple weeks ago, him and I were texting, and he was like, the wind's taken out of my sails. This fantasy season has ruined me. So if you have seen Wonderful Life, it reminded me of the scene that Jimmy Stewart's character is ready to jump off the bridge, but then the angel comes down, gives him his wings. Well, the angel gets his wings, but gives Jimmy Stewart's character a reason to live, and Borelli making the playoffs was his reason to live. He ended up losing on Sunday to his best friend, Mike. But with that said, he realized It's a Wonderful Life. Borelli sent a very nice text message on Monday thanking the group for a wonderful year. So Borelli, It's a Wonderful Life. For his opponent, Michael, I am giving him the Christmas movie, the excuse me, Home Alone, because Michael, as we've said multiple times, talks the least amount in the group chat, and like Kevin, I don't want to use the word unforgettable in a derogatory term, so I'm just going to say unforgettable asterisk non-derogatory, but in the end, after some hijinks ensues, has a great ending, and Michael had a great week last week, so congrats to Mike. He is Kevin from Home Alone. To Frankie, I'm giving him The Holdovers, my favorite movie from 2023, about a group of misfits that stay over winter break in a boarding school and then realize that 3 out of the 4 get picked up, and then it's just Dominic Sessa's character and Paul Giamatti's character at this boarding school. It's a beautiful Christmas tale. Frankie's The Holdovers because he started off, I want to say 0-5 or 0-6. His first win was against me in the matchup that Drake May and Josh Allen first played against one another. And what ruined Frankie's season was Josh Allen and Drake May's last matchup of the regular season together. So kind of full circle. And Frankie's The Holdovers because he was a group of misfits for the first 5 weeks and then started pulling together some wins. So Frank's The Holdovers. And, for myself, for Christmas movies, I am going to do the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, where the whole movie, Clark tries to hold it together with scotch and duct tape I guess the phrase is, tape and bubble gum. But in the end, it kind of just, he unravels. And as my season is coming to a close, I held it together for a very long time this year. But it does seem like Sunday is the inevitable end. And even though National Lampoon Christmas Vacation ends in Happy Tales, I hope that's what my season ends, but it's part of the movie where it's just like Clark finally gets the Christmas check and realizes that there's no bonus this year, and that's kind of how this season's feeling, of like so much hope and tough times. Winning most points for was a good time, but so much hope going into the playoffs. Winning round one, but, you know, facing my demise on Sunday. So, with that said, I am favored 42 to Ryan's 58. I'm going with Ryan this week, just better team and strong team. And then Mike is 36 to Jake's 64 last time I checked. And I'm going with Jake. So we'll have a Jake and Dupe matchup. Thanks, boys. See you in the chat.